Drinking through your nose is a talent. Good morning. It is 9 o'clock. It is Wednesday, December the 4th of 2019. Notice is hereby given that a special meeting of the Commissioners Court of Grimes County, Texas will be held this day at 9 a.m. and we are at 114 West Buffington Avenue in Anderson, Texas. Agenda item number 1, the meeting has been called to order. Agenda item number 2, Environmental Coordinator Kat Lee. Consider and take action to approve resolution to keep Grimes County beautiful, authorizing the support of Grimes County in filing of a grant application with the Brazos Valley Council of Governments, BVCOG, for a regional solid waste grants program grant. See attachment number 2. Ms. Lee, would you like to come to the podium? Would you like to read the resolution? If you'll read this and I'll read the next one.
And this resolution is looking at the other app, it's the exact same resolution that all the other counties and organizations do to apply for this grant. So it reads, whereas the Brazos Valley Council of Governments is directed by the Texas Commission of Environmental Quality to administer solid waste grant funds for implementation of COG's adopted regional solid waste management plan, and whereas Grimes County in the state of Texas is qualified to apply for grant funds under the request for applications. Now therefore be it resolved by Grimes County in Anderson, Texas, number 1, that Judge Joe Fouth is authorized to request grant funding under the Brazos Valley Council of Governments request for application for the Regional Solid Waste Grant Program and act on behalf of Grimes County in all matters related to the grant application and any subsequent grant contract and grant project that may result. 2, that if the project is funded, Grimes County will comply with the grant requirements of the Brazos Valley Council of Governments, Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, and the state of Texas. 3, that the grant funds and any grant-funded equipment or facilities will be used only for the purpose for which they are intended under the grant. 4, that activities will comply and support the adopted regional and local solid waste management plans adopted for the geographical area in which the activities are performed. Passed and are approved by Grimes County Commissioners Court, Anderson, Texas, the 4th day of December, 2019.
Just a point of order here. I believe that resolution, if I'm not mistaken, was actually pertaining to item number 3.
Oh, there's, which one was first?
Keep Minnesota beautiful. I mean, keep Grimes County beautiful.
Okay, I read the wrong one.
No,
Did I?
No.
You read the correct one.
you read the resolution.
Okay.
But there's 2 resolutions.
Yeah, there's 2.
That's correct.
Oh, there's 2.
But this is the Keep Grimes County Beautiful, which we're
Oh.
affiliate, and everybody doesn't get that.
Well, is she going to be on number 1?
I
Is
think
she
it
gonna
was
be the-
was it a mistake? I noticed that too when you said it.
Yeah, I guess so. I read the
Correct.
second one instead of the first one.
Okay. Well, it went right along with the first one then. So it's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's where it's keep Grimes County beautiful, and Grimes County are basically, yeah.
They're the exact same thing,
The wording's the
almost.
same. Almost, except that in 1 it says that Catherine Lee, Director of Grimes County, et cetera, and then on number 1 of the resolution, that Judge Joe Fouth is authorized, et cetera.
Kat, is it that, okay, are you authorized or is Judge Fouth authorized, because it's his signature also at the bottom?
I think this one is the way it's like the Keep Grimes County Beautiful resolution is we get this resolution exactly from COG. It's the same one that all the other
So they insert your
counties do.
name
They
at the
just
top.
insert the name and title there.
Okay. And for this, we get an extra 10 points.
Right, we get extra 10 points for this.
Correct.
For being in good standing with Keep Texas Beautiful.
And if we
having an
do, if we
affiliate.
don't do this, then we're not considered for the grant application.
We will be considered, but you get an
Lower.
automatic 10 points, yes.
Kat, you wanna read the top portion of that one? Because they're both the same, except for that top portion.
The Keep Grimes County Beautiful, the top part says, resolution of Keep Grimes County Beautiful, affiliate of Keep Texas Beautiful, authorize the support of Grimes County in filing a grant application with the Brazos Valley Council of Governments for a regional solid waste grant program, grant authorizing Catherine Lee, Director of Keep Grimes County Beautiful, to act on behalf of Keep Grimes County Beautiful in all matters related to the application, and pledge that if a grant is received by Grimes County, Keep Grimes County Beautiful will comply with the grant requirements of Brazos Valley Council of Governments, the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, and the state of Texas.
I move to approve the resolution of Keep Grimes County Beautiful.
Second.
There's a motion before the court on agenda item number 2 by Commissioner Mallett, seconded by Commissioner Walker. Is there further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Agenda item number 3, consider and take action to authorize County Judge Joe Fout to request grant funding under the Brazos Valley Council of Governments request for applications of the Regional Solid Waste Grant Program and act on behalf of Grimes County in all matters related to the grant application and any subsequent grant contract and grant project that may result, and authorize county judge as signatory. See attachment number 3. The reason I let you read the first one and me the second one, the print's larger on the second one. So, the attachment number 3, resolution, whereas the Brazos Valley Council of Governments, BVCOG, is directed by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality to administer solid waste grant funds for implementation of BVCOG's adopted Regional Solid Waste Management Plan, and whereas Grimes County in the state of Texas is qualified to apply for grant funds under the request for applications. Now therefore be it resolved by Grimes County and Anderson, Texas, 1, that Judge Joe Fout is authorized to request grant funding under the Brazos Valley Council of Governments request for application of the Regional Solid Waste Grant Program and act on behalf of Grimes County in all matters related to the grant application and its subsequent grant contract and grant project that may result. 2, that if the project is funded, Grimes County will comply with the grant requirements of the Brazos Valley Council of Governments, Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, and the state of Texas. 3, that the grant funds and any grant-funded equipment or facilities will be used only for the purpose for which they are intended under the grant. And 4, that activities will comply with and support the adopted regional and local solid waste management plans adopted for the geographical area in which the activities are performed, passed and approved by Grimes County Commissioners Court in Anderson, Texas on this 4th day of December 2019. Joe Fout County Judge. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
If there are no further questions, I move that we approve and authorize County Judge Joe Fout to request grant funding under the Brazos Valley Council of Governments request for applications of the Regional Solid Waste Grant Program and act on behalf of Grimes County in all matters related to the grant application and any subsequent grant contract and grant project that may result, and authorize the county judge as signatory.
Second.
There's a motion before the court on agenda item number 3 by Commissioner Dobianski, seconded by Commissioner Cox. Is there further discussion? I do have a comment. In the event I do have a question, I will review with our subject matter expert for the county. That would be Kat Lee, in request to any contract requirements along with our county attorney. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. That'll bring us to agenda item number 4. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Yes, second.
Would y'all like to have any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.